He has reacted pretty much how I expected him to. Good morning, everyone. My face is really puffy right now because I have a horrendous migraine that I'm trying to get rid of. I tried all the usual tricks, magnesium, lots of water. It started at like 3 in the morning. It's not better, so we're doing a little bit of coffee and some ibuprofen. It's still pretty early. Everyone else is still asleep except for me and the cats. Isn't that right, Damien? Anyway, the last week has been, I wouldn't say it's chaos, but it's definitely been an adjustment period, and I'm a little bit nervous about when Kameron goes back to work next week. When you are your own boss, you don't really get, paid leave. Like, when you're your own boss, if you're not working, you're not making money, so he can't exactly take off a ton of time. But he did take off, the tail end of last week when I was in the hospital, and then he took off this whole week, and then it's Memorial Day today. So he will be going back to work tomorrow. Thankfully, he will be kind of going off and on, working from home and going to the office. So I will still have a bit of help when I need it this week. Yeah, I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous about handling 2 under 2 all by myself. But we're getting into like a routine and everything, and I've been jotting down all of Thora's feeds and all of my pumps and everything. Oh, by the way, pumping is great this time. Oh my god, what is this light? Whatever. Just hide my eyes in the shady bit. In the interest of keeping things real, I did that paid promotion for the Mom Cozy pump, which I'm using right now. Hi, Damien. There's a lot of rules when you do a paid promotion, like they don't want you to compare their product to another product. So I couldn't really talk about my last pump experience authentically. And I just want to talk about that right now. I had a really awful time with the Medela pump, the pump from the hospital, and then I had a Medela that I used at home. And I had to pump because my son was in the NICU. And he had a lot of like preemie related feeding issues, and he had to be like held in certain ways that made it so I could not breastfeed. It was an awful time, I'll be honest. Like the Medela pump hurt so bad, and I was fitted properly by a lactation consultant, and we worked with this lactation consultant a few times, and I just could not get past how painful and like irritating it was, and it was really bad for my mental health. And I thought that I would never be able to enjoy breastfeeding or pumping or anything because it was so freaking painful. And so when the Mom Cozy company reached out to me and I was like looking at their pump and I saw everything was silicone, I was like, that might be the answer for me. So I agreed to do the sponsored thing. And in reality, it has been the best pump. So if you've ever like had a really awful experience with those pumps that have like the hard plastic flanges and the hard plastic parts, like this pump has been amazing. I'm producing like double what I've ever been able to produce. I mean, part of that's probably because she latches and we can breastfeed and everything. But another part is that it's so comfortable and I can walk around and do stuff and I forget that I'm even wearing it. The amount that I'm producing now at 10 days postpartum is more than I was getting at 5 weeks postpartum with Kieran. And like I said, with him, it was absolute torture. It felt like a medieval torture device. And I was so not looking forward to it, but I knew that I wanted to give my baby breast milk. I'm actually producing way more now than she even needs, which is why I have like 4, I think that was my 5th freezer bag that I just put in this morning, because I have such an overproduction at the moment that I never thought I would ever be able to have. And I really do think it's, you know, of course, because she's full term and able to latch, but because this pump is so dang comfortable, there's like no stress using it at all. It's been a really, really great experience. And, you know, we did buy a thing of formula just in case I couldn't, you know, breastfeed or pump or something. And we haven't even gone through that can. So it is saving us a lot of money. And I'm just really grateful that a pump has been made that is so freaking comfortable. But yeah, that's my real review, I guess. I mean, I couldn't really review it while I was pregnant because you can't really use it. But yeah, I really love this pump, and I would recommend it to anybody who struggles with like, oh, there's a 30-minute timer, struggles with like pain and stuff. Yep, over 4 ounces. That's something that I never was able to do with Kieran. I struggled so hard just to get 3, and that was at 5 weeks postpartum. It was such a disappointment for me. I chugged the rest of this coffee. As you can see from the board, Thora has been cluster feeding. She's pretty much been doing that since the night she was born. Hoping for a bit of a reprieve soon, because we are not getting much sleep at all. I'm just really grateful that Kameron stays up later. So we do this thing where he stays up pretty late, so he gets the stuff that's like earlier in the night, and then I'll get the stuff that's like after 3 a.m. to like, you know, 6 a.m. or something. Apart from last night, because I was feeling so awful, so he just kind of took over everything until 6 this morning, which I'm really, really grateful for. Kieran is up, so I'm just going to make him his tried and true favorite. First thing in the morning, buttered toast. I remember this being one of my favorite outfits that Kieran had, this cute little mountain and tree. And it's this newborn size, literally a week ago. Oh, you want this? You want me to turn this on? Anyway, as I was saying, just a week ago we went and bought her some preemie pants because the newborn pants were so loose on her that the little belly movement monitor, the Lavana one, wasn't working properly. So we went and got her preemie pants so it would fit snugly, so it could monitor her movement. And now those are too tight and the newborn pants fit just perfectly. So she's just growing like crazy. I can't believe it. A lovely lady named Haley actually made this blanket for her. It's beautiful, first of all, and it's just a perfect color. So we got quite a few questions asking how Kieran has adjusted or how he has reacted to his baby sister, and he has reacted pretty much how I expected him to. He's kind of indifferent, and that's okay. He's a very independent spirit, so it makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, we got hiccups. You wanna say hi? Oh! You say hi? He just brought me his shape sorter, and I don't know why. I guess I'm just supposed to hold it. Looks like someone finally passed out. Ooh, I think I gotta go pump. Yeah, she ate a little bit more, and then I was holding her, and now everything hurts. So I gotta go relieve some pressure. Yeah, I'll see if I can get Daddy up to watch you guys while I go do that. This stuff is the best, by the way, if your body doesn't like lanolin. Try to make myself look a little bit more presentable. Here's a little postpartum update. My shirts are very loose now. I am still wearing maternity pants, of course. Probably be a while before things go back to normal, but dang, I might need some different shirts. Anyway, I think Cam and I are gonna take the kiddos to the park real quick. Oh yes, he saw the swings. Now that's all he's gonna wanna do.